Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today I will tell you the NumPy library of Python. Basically, what is NumPy library? NumPy library is a basic package of scientific computing with Python and especially for data analysis. In fact, this library is the basic basis of a large amount of mathematical and scientific Python packages, and among them, as you will see later in the book, the Pandas library. This library, totally specialized for data analysis, is fully developed using concepts introduced by NumPy. In fact, the built-in tools provided by the standard Python library could be too simple or inadequate for most of the calculations in the data analysis. So the knowledge of the NumPy library is a prerequisite in order to face in the best way all scientific Python packages, and particularly to use and understand more about the Pandas library and how to get the most out of it. The Pandas library will be the main subject in the following chapters. If you are already familiar with this library, you can proceed directly to the next chapter. Otherwise, you may see this chapter as a way to review the basic concepts or to regain familiarity with it by running the examples described in this chapter. About history. NumPy history. At the draw of the Python languages, the developers began to need to perform numerical calculations, especially when this language began to be considered by the scientific community. The first attempt was numeric, developed by Jim Huygens in 1995, which was successfully followed by an alternative package called Numeri. Both packages were specialized for the calculations of arrays, and each of them had strengths depending on which case they were used. Thus, they were used differently depending on where they are showed to be more efficient. The ambiguity led by then to the idea of unifying the two packages, and therefore Travis Oliphant standard to develop the NumPy library. Its first release, version 1.0, occurred in 2006. From that moment on, NumPy has proved to be the extensions library of Python for scientific computing, and it currently the most widely used packages for the calculations of multi-dimensional arrays and large arrays. In addition, the package also comes with a range of functions that allow you to perform operations on array in a highly efficient way and to perform high-level mathematical calculations. Currently, NumPy is open source and licensed under BSD. There are many contributors that, with their support, have extended the potential of this library. I will tell you how to install this NumPy library. Generally, this module is present as a basic package in most Python distributions. However, if not, you can install it later on Linux, Ubuntu and Debian machine. As sudo apt get install Python NumPy, and the next step you will follow the Linux Fedora. Sudo install NumPy Safari. On Windows and Anaconda Conda install NumPy. These are the steps. Once NumPy install in your distribution, or to import the NumPy module within your Python session, write the import NumPy as np. Then you will show it is installed or not installed, is it corrupted or it is properly installed. So thank you so much. Next topic I will tell you about some other destinations, and goodbye. Hmm,